Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Orlando, they love where they stand right now, first place. And, of course, the Boston Celtics, they're now in third place.
You know, for the Celtics, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. We've got Anthony Edwards. He's out there with Cade Cunningham. Paul George out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Kemp in at the 4. And for the Celtics, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Harden in at the 2. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Here's Nash. Left side, Harden. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. Here's Robinson. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, I love Robinson's motive. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
Outside Edwards. Here's the pick. To the paint. And he slams it in one-handed.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Boston. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Edwards. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And he makes it on the layup.
They're really working the paint now.
And it's the Celtics ball. 7-point differential. Edwards against Harden. To win the run. Kemp with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Outside Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards gotten his second bucket of the game.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
Came to see me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much
Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you. Right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup. Well, you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Nash. Here's Bird. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over George. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, the jump shot of Bird is so pure. He's got his mechanics down, textbook style.
Cunningham passes to Sabonis. And here's Edwards. Three-pointer. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Pass to Nash. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the middle. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. To the inside. Here's Kemp. And he goes in for the dunk.
This is what fans enjoy seeing from Shawn Kemp. This big man is a major league dunk artist.
Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Harden. Here's Bird. George defending. That's tipped.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Inside. Sabonis outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Harden. Right wing. Here's Nash. He's scoreless. Outside Robinson. Pass to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Boston again missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Sabonis, the pass to Kemp. Boston with a rebound.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Here's Harden. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb, but there's no quit in this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit. And even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Magic?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Now here's Cunningham. Coming off a 12-point game. Wilkins. Off target from outside. There's the steal. Kicks it out to Cunningham. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Wilkins. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Celtics trail by 7. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
The Admiral putting something extra on that throwdown, trying to get his guys ramped up.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Picked his pocket. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Wilkins. And it's Bird with a rebound. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Back to Harden. Down low. Here's Robinson. Blocked.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Boston making a switch here. Bailey's checked in. Aldridge is checked in for Orlando. Six on the shot clock. Harden to pass to Nash. Lets it go. Again, the miss by Boston. Orlando leading by 5. Now Cunningham taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Nash. He's watched by Cunningham. Vandeweghe passes to Nash. And the bucket is good.
The quickness of the release. Very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And with a break in the action, here's a look at the shooting guards who have been putting on a passing clinic and chalking up the assists this year. James Harden is second, the fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and this is a group that really appreciates effective ball movement. They can create for themselves or anyone else on the floor.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
Here's Nash. After the basket by Orlando. Pass to Bailey. Screen by Robinson. Vandeweghe passes to Bailey. Harden from outside. Rebound by the Magic. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now.
Celtics foul. David Robinson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wilkins. Edwards against Harden. 6 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Vandeweghe. No points so far. Here's Bailey. The shot, no good. Good D by Aldridge. Here's Wilkins. Pass to Cunningham. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Harden finds Robinson, and yep, it's good. Robinson's got 8 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Vandeweghe, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. 16, and he hits the jumper.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Aldridge. Outside Edwards. And the layup is good. Give him 8. Here's Nash. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams making substitutions here. Let's see some of the numbers here for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now here's Redick. Defense right on him. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. The shot by Vandeweghe, no good. Orlando leading by 5. And he lobs it up top. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Hardaway with it. Inside.
Oh!
And that one is hammered home.
A vicious dunker. Kemp is truly awesome whenever he takes flight. Special to see him do his thing in the air.
Bailey, the pass to Redick. Here's Vandeweghe. Got a piece of it. Here's Kemp. And the layup is good off the glass. Kemp's got 13 now.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Here's Wilkins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Good. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
An outstanding finisher. Wilkins is at his best when he's attacking aggressively.
Here's Price. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Redick outside. And so it's Orlando. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Wilkins in at small forward. Here's Bird. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Kemp with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Guerin. Here's Kemp. And he banks in the layup. Kemp's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Vandeweghe. Pass to Bird. The three. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Outside Hardaway. And here's Aldridge. Orlando moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Kemp, the pass to Aldridge. Count that one. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report. And away. Again, the miss by Boston. Magic leading by 15. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Magic building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you guys.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Checked in for Reddick. And a change for the Magic. George is checked in. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Bird to get back on track. Connects from downtown. Bird's got 5.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Bailey. No points yet. Pass to Vandeweghe. 6 on the shot clock. There's the block.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Wilkins doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. James Harden, he's checked in for Boston. Then for Orlando, Zubats comes in for Aldridge. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Vandeweghe. George defending. Pass to Harden. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
First in fast break points, second in fewest turnovers per game, and their defense has been locked down. They hold their opponents to a very low shooting percentage, second best in the league at that. and it keeps them in every game.
And this is a team that loves to play at a breakneck pace. Once they get the ball, they're looking to push the pace. And they are the best in the league at converting in transition. Cunningham passes to Kemp. Zubac, screen. Pass to George. Rebound Boston. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. Three-pointer, Harden nails it from three. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
Every opportunity he gets, Harden will take that. He's very efficient from range.
Back to Cunningham. Orlando moving the ball around. There's a screen. Here's Kemp. Big, oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Boston making a switch here. Green is checked in.
Kemp's combination of strength and athleticism, amazing. He is a walking highlight.
Here's Price. He's watched by Cunningham. That's short off the rim. And so George will bring it up for Orlando. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Magic. Outside Harden. From the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to George. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Kemp keeps putting up the points. Tonight, it's been all about the Rain Man.
Now here's Harden. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Pass to Wilkins. Now Zubac. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Drops in the 3. Cunningham's got 6 points.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Graham, at hhis height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Orlando. So it's Boston now. They trail by 18. Shot clock at 6. Harden, the pass to Green. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Price. Yet to see a basket. Right side, Harden. Again, the miss by Boston. Magic leading by 18. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Monday, they'll face off against Trae Young. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Now here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Zubac, screen. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 8.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Harden, the pass to Vandeweghe. Again, the miss by Boston.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Here's George. Misses off the left iron. Celtics trail by 20. Harden with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, got a piece of it. Vandeweghe. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Does not get any easier for Vandeweghe than that. Love seeing him go up strong for the throwdown.
Outside Edwards. They set a pick. From outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. He's got 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Harden. He's got 11. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. To the wing, right side. To the inside. Here's Nash. Pass to Harden. Here's Nash. Clock at 6. Back to Harden. Green with a screen on Edwards. Harden can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
A nice shot by Zubac.
This is where Zubac looks to score from. I mean, he's much more effective the closer he is to the basket.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Green missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Oh, nice. Oh, big finish. Man.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Boston's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Green with a screen on Edwards. High post Green. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham up top. Give him 8. George, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Harden against Edwards. Harden can't hit. Magic leading by 23. Here's Nash. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Back to Cunningham. Wilkins, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
The Celtics shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Edwards against Harden. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Orlando with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. In the East, Anthony Davis.
Mr. Versatility, can hit from 3 levels, guard anybody. When he's feeling 100%, he's a top 5 player in this league or close to it.
Front court size with backcourt skills. AD is something. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Magic.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Magic leading by 23. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Nash in at the point. That's the Boston 5. For three, George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Harden. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
No good on that one. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Nash. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Over Edwards. Orlando with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Harden. 13 points in the game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Nash misses. Orlando has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Second team foul. Shooting for Orlando, Sean Kemp at the line for 1.
One shot.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Harden to halt the run. Drains the triple. Harden's got 16 points.
Harden's been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career totals.
And here's Sabonis. Six to shoot. Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. They get it back. Sabonis, the pass to Kemp. Another shot. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Harden from outside. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Cunningham outside. And he's going for the lob.
Kemp, such an exciting player, especially on these alley-oops.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Boston, timeout.
With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. Second, the Magic.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said Domantas is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Brian, back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Vandeweghe. Orlando making their last shot. Pass to Nash. Here's Bird. Outside Harden. Takes the 3. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Shoots over Harden. Edwards, no good. Boston has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Harden against Edwards. Right side Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
An effective playmaker and the more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
And he knocks down the first one.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game. The way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Orlando. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Boston pulls it in. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8 points now. No coverage that time. Edwards has got 7 points for the quarter.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And here's Harden. 18 points for him. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Cunningham. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Harden. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Nash. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Bird. 5 points in the game. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Now here's Sabonis. No made baskets yet. The Magic need to put one up here. Edwards can't hit. The Celtics shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Pass to Bailey. Back to Harden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet, too.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
That's good from Harden. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. And so he hits both. Orlando has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Wilkins. And he comes up with a bucket. Here's Nash. Give him 8. Here's Bird. Outside Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Anytime you can get Harden to look down low, that's good offense.
Pass to Wilkins.
Boston foul. Larry Bird. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Aldridge passes to Hardaway. Zubats screen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Guerin. Over Harden.
You love to see that kind of defensive effort from Harden. Doesn't always give it to you, but that time he did.
Bailey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Orlando has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Hardaway, the pass to Guerin. There's a screen by Aldridge. Down low. Shoots inside. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Aldridge has got 8 points.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Here's Nash. And a miss there on the triple. And Orlando shooting at a very efficient 67%. Guerin, the pass to Aldridge. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Nice Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. He's got 10.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubac to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
Here's Nash. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bird. Screen by Robinson. Here's Bird. 5 points in the game. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Guerin. Aldridge with a screen on Harden. Here's Guerin. Here's Aldridge. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Harden from outside. Orlando with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Bird passes to Nash. Outside Harden. There's a screen. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Guerin. Hardaway, the pass to Aldridge. Here's Wilkins, defended by Harden. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, the human highlight reel. Add another one to his package.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Boston with the ball. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. 6 to shoot. Here's Bird. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Bird's got 7 points.
Bird can get you points in just about any situation. Scores at all 3 levels, and he's determined as a scorer.
Hardaway, the pass to Aldridge. Zubac with a screen on Harden. Here's Guerin, defended by Harden. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Goes up at the elbow, and the jumper is good. 9 points in the game.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And so it's Orlando cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Orlando, LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Guerin in at the 2.
Excellent at guarding the rim. When you challenge Zubac like this, he'll make you regret that move.
Count it. Hardaway's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition, leading them right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Orlando has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. For 3, Hardaway drills it from deep. Hardaway's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to D up Hardaway from outside the arc. This guy is really good at squaring himself up and knocking it down from deep.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Harden. This one for three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Cuts off the pass. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's Hardaway. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Here's Price. Antetokounmpo outside. Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Wilkins can't hit.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Here's Bailey. Shots blocked.
The big fella, Ivica Zubac, making an impact defensively there. No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
2 points. That one goes.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Outside Hardaway. Aldridge left side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot. You know, players like Aldridge are a little bit of a diminishing breed in the NBA, a master in the low post with all sorts of ways to score in the paint.
Jackson, he's checked in for Boston. Good on both. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Aldridge outside. Here's Guerin, defended by Harden. Here's Guerin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wilkins. Orlando again missing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Bailey's shot is off. Orlando's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Now here's Hardaway. Tight defense on him. Pass to Zubac. The jump hook. And Aldridge with the basket on the assist by Zubac.
Tonight, Aldridge is doing a little bit of everything at the offensive end, and he's doing it all quite well.
Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. It's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Hardaway. Aldridge up top. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are 2 major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Here's Wilkins. Pass to Hardaway. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Boston. To the inside. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Aldridge. And Aldridge with the block.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
Knocks it loose. There's a screen by Aldridge. Hardaway, the pass to Wilkins. Shoots over Jackson. Wilkins can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Guerin. And he converts the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Price. The 3. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Guerin. Shoots over Bailey. Guerin gets the bucket.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Orlando's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Guerin. Now here's Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Bailey. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Harden. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. Still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Magic making their last shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
For 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Here's Battier. Pass to Wilkins. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Number 13, Tyreke Evans.
Orlando has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Wilkins. And he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Boston's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Harden. Oh, there's the alley. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Aldridge. Crafty move, and that's 2 points on the layup. Aldridge has got 24 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Robinson. Harden scanning the floor. Bird driving inside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist of the night.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Hardaway. Pass to Battier. Here's Evans. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
And stolen by Hardaway.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Here's Evans, defended by Harden. Evans, that's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bird, down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped. Hardaway with it. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.